A beautiful good morning, guys. I genuinely cannot express how good this sun feels right now. It has been so miserable and cloudy for the last 2 weeks. I've not seen the sun in a very long time, so this just feels like hope for the day. I just came up here to do some yoga and to take in the light. I just called my brother for the last hour. It's so funny, my 7 AM is his midnight, which somehow works as a time difference for us to call. Let's go reconnect. Let's do it. This is the epic view. We paid like £10 for it. It's actually really trippy, isn't it? Wow.
Oh, it's nice.
No, this is cool.
The Taipei River.
Wow. It's like I feel like I'm never gonna know this whole city.
Yeah. In a way, that is nice because you don't have the pressure to want to.
Oh, this is one lantern. These are like all the sides.
I don't know why I thought it was 4.
Same! At first, I was like, I want to be this one. Can we build it?
You try?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, have we done it?
It looks so good.
It does look so good. We're on the top of Taipei Tower. Taipei 101. We just built this.
We built Mini 101.
Guys, look at this food. And I'm being guided through the whole process by Aayush. So Aayush is from India and we're at this Indian restaurant which was inspired initially by a famous film.
3 Idiots. You guys can Google it out. So you make a hole in this so that you can stuff it with some of the masala potatoes
This
and
is so
stuff.
good.
So you fill it in. Then you add some syrup. So that this would be like a spicy or tangy syrup. And some of the sweet syrup, and then you just take it in one bite. Maybe Jade can just...
Okay, demo. Cheers, guys. Me and Fong are actually geniuses, so we decided that the best way to hype up our self-confidence this semester is to choose 2 of our most fire picks and put them on the door so that every time we enter this room we're reminded of what badass bitches we are. Sorry. Today is almost Lunar New Year. Tomorrow is Lunar New Year's Eve, so most of the cafes and libraries and NTU campus are closed. But me and Gabby managed to find a cafe which is open, so we're just studying, doing work. Friday is normally my YouTube catch-up day, so I have a lot of like thumbnail stuff to do, catching up with my team. I want to make some reels for Instagram, so I'm just doing that. But yeah, it's a pretty chill day. Also, wow, blazers are such a state of mind. I put this on, ready to wear, getting stuff done. Hey guys, so today is Lunar New Year's Eve, which is a huge deal in Taiwan and most of East Asia. And because we have so many East Asian Minervans, we are doing a huge Lunar New Year celebration. Like anyone who wants to join can help. So I'm helping cook dumplings and now we're just doing decorations and setup. And I think it's time for my cute little lantern of Taipei Tower to contribute to the decorations. Let's do it. Also, damn, it's such a beautiful night for it. Oh. Hey, one of the chefs. It begins. Wow, so good. How's the cooking going?
We've done the vegan dumpling making, so we're just waiting for some time to before the dinner that we stopped early.
Amazing. Oh, I can't wait. Welcome to the Lunar New Year setup. Wow. Looks so nice. Right. So professional.
So everyone, attention. So in Chinese New Year, we have a head of in Chinese culture, we have a head of table, and usually the head of table is the one who's the oldest one and will give a speech for like this kind of dinner. We call it 团年饭. So maybe all give a round of applause to the oldest person in this room. Moon.
Well played. You should know you're next. So I'm glad that we can finally gather together like this again and celebrate this Asian culture. Let's stay happy until graduation and Happy New Year, everyone. Yeah.
Welcome to the convenience store lunch live. Woo! Managed to find some veggie options. I can't say it's that nutritionally dense. But here we go, it's the live. Bye! Wow! Woo! Not as cute as you. Wow. Woo, food! Bouldering is so hard. I didn't even know there were muscles in my forearm which could exist like this. So painful.
Did you come matching?
I really knew what colour the cherry blossom was going to be. Oh, so gorgeous.
But I think you also stick in the day because I like it more. Nobody wants to. You live a good life. Things like this don't go anywhere.
Come on, let's do it.
Friends, I just lived one of the most magical experiences of my whole life. So today is the 15th day of the Lunar New Year, aka full moon, aka the day where they do the Sky Lantern Festival in Pingxi, which is 2 hours from Taipei. One of my Taiwanese friends helped us organize ourselves for this experience. Basically, if you want to get a lantern to release in the dramatic, beautiful way that they do in Tangled, you have to get there really early. You have to get there by like 9, 10 a.m. to get one of these free vouchers for a lantern for the slot in the evening. And if you don't get that slot, you're just not going to be doing the experience that you've always dreamed of, which meant that I had to wake up at 6 a.m, which was so miserable just because I've been orientating around a later schedule recently. But we woke up at 6, we did the 2-hour journey to Pingxi, and we managed to get this free voucher for a lantern, which meant we had about 10 hours to kill in Pingxi. But it turns out that they had the biggest waterfall in the whole of Taiwan, so we went on like an 1.5-hour hike. We just went into the mountains and appreciated nature. It was so beautiful, and just the mountain air was so crisp, and I was there with like 10 of my friends, and just the community atmosphere was so nice. And then that evening we took our voucher and we started the process. We got funneled into this queue for about 45 minutes where we would watch everyone else do their lantern releases and kind of like build up the anticipation for yours. Then we were broken into groups of 4. Every group of 4 was given a guide. It was so well organized, and this guide gave us the lantern and gave us time to write on the lantern our intentions for this year, things we want to manifest. And then there was this big concert stage, and the music became increasingly more dramatic and magical. And then at the crescendo of this music, we all released the lanterns, and it was just so special. I feel like I'm always going to remember this for the rest of my life, just the vision of like these glowing lanterns in the night sky. It was honestly surprisingly emotional, just being there with my friends, holding all of our wishes for the year in our hands and then releasing it together. And sometimes as the lanterns floated past, you could see what other people had wrote, and it kind of just reminded me how human we all are and how we all have the same worries and the same wishes. I read things like, oh, I hope that I find my right path. I hope I find the right person for me. I'm wishing for health. I just want to be happy next year. Like, there's something so connecting in knowing that we all have the same mundane dreams and wishes, and we all feel so much fear and uncertainty and doubt. Like, mine was really focused on the fact that I'm graduating and not really knowing what I want to do, but kind of trusting in the process and the universe that I will be looked after and find the right path. It was just so good. It was such a special day. I feel like I'll remember this for the rest of my life. It's also worth noting that before the festival, I did research into how sustainable it is, because I've always heard that it's not. But I was convinced by these websites. They were saying, oh yeah, 95% of the lanterns are recycled. It's actually great tourism for this little mountain region that normally doesn't get that much tourism across the year. Locals get compensated for collecting the lanterns after the festival, so they earn money from it. And then also the materials are like really sustainable, and they're meant to burn up in the sky, so that the only thing that falls is bamboo. But having witnessed it behind the scenes, guys, there's like trees on fire, there's all this debris just falling from the sky and kind of polluting the town. So if you're interested in doing it, I would definitely look into the environmental impact. But having said that, it was very beautiful, it was very special. In general, I just feel so grateful to be in Taiwan during Lunar New Year. Yeah, just what a time to be here. I don't know if you've heard this from me before, but I have this thing where every time it's a full moon, I'll note where I am at the exact moment that I'm seeing the full moon, and I put it in my Notion page. So I have this like running list of every time I've seen one. And when I look at the full moon, I think of where I was a month ago, where I was the last time I saw the full moon, and I kind of compare where I am, and it's a moment of reflection. And today I saw the full moon, and I thought about how the last time I saw it was in my hometown, feeling so scared to come here, feeling so burnt out from travel, just really feeling very closed off to the world. But now being here and seeing the full moon again and feeling almost the opposite feelings, feeling so deeply in community, feeling so in awe of life, feeling so grateful for the experiences and opportunities. It was a really nice full circle moment and reminds me how temporary our emotional states can be. If you're currently feeling a lot of uncertainty or doubt or just negative emotions, imagine that maybe even in just 1 month, when the next full moon comes, that you could be in the total opposite state. Like, you don't know what the next month holds, and I like to believe optimistically that it could be really something special, and you don't know that yet. Okay, I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a lovely night. Bye!